everyone, this is Jeff with JPA Photography, and you're probably wondering, what the hell am I wearing? Well, I'm wearing a photo vest right now, and my press credentials because I'm at the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, and their race is that pit race. They have 2 weekends of automotive racing, one on a real racetrack, and then the second weekend, they race through the streets of Pittsburgh through Shenley Park. So, as you may know, I do live in Pittsburgh, PA, and I love automotive, everything to do with cars, racing, you know, concourse shows. So I do a lot of photography for that. And these next 2 weekends, I'm actually volunteering my time to take photos for them and give them basically all my photos for free. I find that a lot of fun because A, it's for a great charity. I believe it's Autism Speaks, and also, you know, why not? You know, I love it, and something I would probably do anyways, so why not even help them out? So that's what I'm doing here this week. You see I've got my photo vest on, my credentials, and the racetrack is just down the hill here from me. I'm trying to keep away, but you can hear it's really, really noisy. So anyways, I'm gonna get to shooting here. I've got my 200 to 500 on my D500, and we're gonna get shooting here, and I'm gonna mount you on top of the 200 to 500 so you can see kind of what I'm doing. All right, let's go. Quick. There's really 2 ways to shoot racing. You can either have slow shutter speed or fast shutter speed. Fast, and I'm going to try and speak here quick before they come. Fast, you're trying to catch every single action, every single piece of dirt flying if they go off the road. Slow, you're trying to get that nice panning sound, that nice panning. You're trying to get that nice panning, that nice silky smooth background, and limited focus on the car and really make it look like it is going fast. Well, they are. So right now, for now I'm just trying to do fast, capture all the action, and then I'm going to switch to panning and kind of figure out where my speeds need to be. Slower shutter speed. We'll figure that out. Well, my first tip for how to get really great racing photos, and you notice now they're in between groups, so there's not cars blazing by on the track, and I can actually talk and you can actually hear me. So the number 1 tip that I have to get great racing photos, if that's something you want to do, is to be safe. Safety is number 1. It's impossible to get good photos if you get hit and your camera explodes into a million pieces. So really this is one of the safest tracks I've actually been to, because this is a purpose-built and designed racetrack 365 days in the year. I'm used to more small hill climbs, and they have hay bales and some tape, and you really gotta watch what you're doing. I suggest a spotter if you have one. If not, you gotta really have eyes in the back of your head. Don't always just be looking through the lens, you know, be looking 100% everywhere. Put something between you and the vehicles. But even if it's just a tree, you need something to give you that extra time if you need to run away. And the number 1 thing people do, I've never had this happen to me, but if a car does come towards you, don't run away, run to the side. Otherwise, you know, if the car's coming towards you and you're running away, it's still gonna hit you. So run to the side and it'll miss you. And then sit down and let your heart calm down. Yeah, so that's my tip. Safety, and then corner workers. If you're at a real racing event, they have corner workers at each corner, usually 2 or 3, a cleanup crew. Always have their permission to go somewhere. So if you have a photo vest like me, you can go other places that spectators can't in the public. But you have to do it within reason and make sure you have the permission of who is ever working on the corner to make sure they know where you are, you know where they're at, and they're making sure that you're safe too, so they can actually watch out for you as well. So it's for your safety, theirs, and of course the drivers and racers. Location of where you want to shoot. I like to shoot on corners. That's just a personal preference. Right now I'm on looks like the last corner here. You can see 17 and 18 before the straightaway into the paddock and pits. But you know, straightaways, it's really hard to get much unless you're doing panning. So I mean, those are great, and we'll shoot some of those sometime today. But the corners are great because you get different angles of the car. You can get, you know, stones flying up, that kind of stuff. Sometimes even 3 wheels, they'll pop a wheelie there. But also the different light, because when they turn, you know, light's gonna hit them at different angles, and that's good too, because you know, it's a huge photography. So if you get different angles of light, that is good as well. You can see I'm on a pretty sharp turn here. And we're in between groups right now. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. I might move locations, but the problem is this is a course that's over 2 miles long. So to move locations requires a strenuous amount of hiking. So that's another important thing. Make sure you're comfortable. Wear something comfortable. Shoes are a big thing. Sunscreen if you get burned. Make sure you do that. And here, now we can see why we had the yellow flag. There's a car being towed here. Looks like he probably just broke down or had some kind of failure. Earlier there was a car that was missing a wheel that got towed in, so yeah, if you can capture that, that's cool. Hopefully the person's okay. Well, those kind of things make for incredible photos, and they're back at it. Can't even hear me. Probably can't hear me. So the yellow flag is now gone, now that they've towed the car, and they're back open full speed, so we can start shooting again. Alright, so the Formula V group just finished up. I don't have my schedule on me, so I'm not sure who's up next, what class, what group. But go ahead and drop me a comment below. Let me know what you want to know about racing. If that's something that you're interested in. No, I'm not 100% a professional. This isn't something I do for a living, but it is something I do a good amount, and I'm getting more and more into it. And I do know a lot about cars, so that helps a lot. If you're just going to go shoot racing and you have no idea anything about cars, that's a little bit hard. So you know, read up on that. The safety part I talked about, but go ahead and drop me a comment. What do you want to know? You know, so I'm going to be out here tomorrow, and then next week, like I said, the races in Shenley Park. Those are my favorite. Those are super classy. Winding the streets through the city of Pittsburgh and Shenley Park is incredible. So yeah, drop me a comment. What do you want to know? And I will try and answer it, hopefully in my next video tomorrow, if I get this uploaded tonight, but definitely by next week. If not, I'll definitely reply in the comment box. So, alright, let's go. So since they're in between groups right now, I'm gonna go for a walk. The paddocks are very close to where I'm at, and those are so much fun to shoot. I love those just as a car enthusiast. Those are where the people park their cars. Some of them even camp out, and they work on their cars while they're not racing. So you'll see people changing tires, looking at the engines, tweaking all kinds of things. So that's really cool to shoot, meet new people, and maybe even hand out a few business cards if that's something that you're trying to do. So, all right, let's head there and let's take a look, see what we can find. See, he's got a little GoPro mount there. It's pretty cool. Record when racing. So you've got the outdoor garages and people's personal trailers where they work on their cars. Obviously there's no car in this trailer, but you can see all the tools and things that they have to fix when it goes wrong. Gorgeous Porsche. Alright, so I'm just going to finish up this video with some footage today from the racetrack because I'm super tired and I have a lot of photos to go through. So that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching as always.